Hi guys, welcome back to the Our Life and Style channel. We want you to experience what Norway has to offer with us. This applies to activities, beauty, health, and today we are going to be looking at food. So for today's video, we will be doing a review of Godtlevert. Godtlevert is a subscription food service. You choose how many meals and what portions you require. They provide the raw materials and the recipes required to make the meals. Many people have probably seen the adverts about Godtlevert, but they were not sure if it was worth it. So we thought that we would do a review about it so that you can see what it's about. Please watch our video, press the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Okay, so we're going to be doing a basic overview of the service. You can visit Godtlevert.no for more information. The table here describes the advantages and the disadvantages of the service according to us. So in terms of advantages, it is an online food service, so it's very easy to place your orders, and you can do that via your computer or your phone, and you can also do it while you're at home or at the office. The website is very easy to use. Our first language is English. The website is in Norwegian, but yet you can still understand it, and it's very easy to navigate. In terms of the price per box, your delivery comes in a box, and the price quoted on the website includes free shipping. Your box will get delivered to your door via courier, and you also get a choice of your delivery time. So you can either get your box delivered during the day or in the evening. You also get constant delivery updates, so you know that your order has been placed, you know when they're going to come, and the courier will even call you just before they arrive at your door, which is very convenient. In terms of your first purchase, you do get a discount. It was a really good discount. I don't remember the exact amount, but you can visit the Godtlevert.no website for, of course, the latest discount price. Another thing is you do not have to order every week. So it is a subscription service, but it's not compulsory to order every single week. So you choose which weeks you would like to receive your box, and you can base that on what the menu is for that week. The ingredients that get delivered are fresh. If you just stay tuned and you watch the video further, you'll have a look at some of those ingredients and you can see that it is really good quality. You receive your recipes with the box, and it provides detailed cooking instructions. So even the most basic of chefs can actually produce the menus in the same way as it was intended. It gives you cooking times, it gives you tips that you can use to improve your meal. It also tells you which meal you should eat first, because some of the ingredients contain more of the vegetables than others. It also tells you which meal is the quickest to make. So if you have a little bit less time on a certain day, you know which meal you would rather have. In terms of the menus, you get menus from across the world. So what this means is that there's different tastes, there's different styles of cooking, which is really great because then you get to experience these different styles that you normally would not attempt, or that you do not know how to make. You also get to see whether you like a specific style over another style. So that's really great. In terms of the disadvantages, so with anything there will be disadvantages, and these are disadvantages that we personally feel is a disadvantage, but again, some people may not feel that it's a disadvantage. So one thing with with your profile that you create on the website is that on your profile you'll see that your orders are automatically generated, which means that when you create your profile, you are signed up for your box, or you are signed up to receive a box every single week. So what all you need to do is you just need to go into the website, and you need to there's a little switch that you turn off for each week, and then you can just choose which weeks you want to receive the box for. Another disadvantage is that it is a set menu for the week. So you get, this is the set menu per box for the week. If there's something that you don't like, or if it's not the menu that you want, there's nothing that you can do about it. You can't create your own menu. So that is a disadvantage, but then it's also something that will force you to actually try different tastes. So there's sort of an advantage with that as well. Okay, and so now we're going to look at, so we've actually ordered the box twice. And so the second time we ordered it was in week 25. And so we filmed an unboxing of that particular box. And so we're going to get into that next. So have a look and enjoy. Okay, so looking at the recipe booklet that was included in the box. So this is what the front of the booklet looks like. So again, it's got a picture of the world map and it says tastes from around the world. So the box that we ordered is the premium box. There are different boxes. So ours was the premium box for week 25. We ordered it for 2 people and it's a 3-day meal plan. The next page shows you different types of boxes that you can get. So there are other boxes that you can choose from. There's the favorite box and the children's box. You get lunch boxes and things like that. So you choose the box that appeals to you. Also, different boxes have different prices. So you can look at that as well. So the next few pages show the recipes for the different meals that we chose. So it was 3 meals, 3 recipes. I can't show you the recipe, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the pictures that were included. So for the first one, we have the jambalaya with shrimp, chicken, and paprika. The picture on the left is the Godtlevert picture, and the picture on the right is the meal that we created with their ingredients and, of course, their recipe. So for this recipe, my husband made this. I wasn't here. He said it was really simple to make. Everything was made in one pot, very quick. The tastes were really nice, good flavors. I think it was possibly the best meal that is included in this box. And again, it was a portion size for 2 people, so he wasn't able to eat everything that day. So the only disadvantage with this meal was that he did eat it the next day, or he tried it the next day, and he said it's a type of meal that you would not want to eat the next day. So not good for leftovers. So that's the disadvantage with this meal. But other than that, if you're eating it on the same day, good flavors, easy to make, good meal. The second recipe is for cod with artichoke puree, green peas, green onions, and potato. Okay, so this one, I wasn't a fan of this meal. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just very simple, natural flavors. Everything's not really there's not a lot of spices or not a lot of flavor. It's more like your salt and peppers and things like that added. But it is a good meal. It's just that the strongest flavor comes from your peas and your green onions, and I'm not the biggest fan of that type of flavor. So good hearty meal, you get full because of the potatoes and things like that, but not this was not the meal for me. And then our third choice is the Spanish meatballs with a spicy tomato sauce and linguine. Unfortunately, I cannot find the picture of the one that we created or the picture of the one that we made. So this is a picture of the one that Godtlevert has on the recipe booklet. It's not a hard recipe. It's something that you can make very easily on your own. It's not something that we would have learned from the recipe booklet. But what is great about Godtlevert is their pairings or their accompaniments. So each meal has like some sort of side dish or salad that comes with it and that you make with it. And I mean, normally when you make your main courses, you don't always think about that. So you just make your main course and you have that. But with these Godtlevert foods, they actually have really good accompaniments. So this had spinach and tomatoes, which was really good. So it was a very good pairing. So in terms of those three meals that came in this box, I think the best choice was the jambalaya. Not a fan of the fish, and the meatballs were good. I mean, it had good flavor. So I would give it 2 out of 3 dishes were good. Okay, so if we carry on looking at the leaflets, on the back of the leaflet, it's got an added for the following week. So what it says is these 3 dishes are coming out in the next week. So if we look at it for week 26, what they had is they have salmon with apple and mango sauce and oven baked sweet potatoes, paprika chicken breast with asparagus, spinach sauce and potatoes, and then a pork met couscous and tzatziki and a Greek salad. So you actually get to know what the next week is, so you can decide if you actually want the next meal. Okay, so now, so the only part of the unboxing that we did was actually unbox the recipe booklet. So now we're going to carry on with the unboxing of the week 25 Godtlevert box. So enjoy. Okay, so from the left side of the box, these are the ingredients that we find. So this is more like your meats and your fish and things like that, your frozen veggies. As you can see, it was actually packaged between 2 ice blocks that was in the white package that was removed first and last. So these are your freezer ingredients. But then if you look at the recipe booklet, actually on the front of the first page, they actually give you a list of things that you need to keep frozen and a list of things that you do not need to freeze. Okay, so let's go on to the unboxing of the right-hand side of the box. So this is the other half of the box. As you can see, all the veggies and things like that, everything is very fresh. There's no wilted or rotten vegetables or things like that. Really good ingredients, good quality ingredients, good sizes. The little box that's on the left that we removed last contains your onions and your garlic and your chili. So they actually remove the outer covering of the onion, and that's why it's sealed up. And then it also includes their special spice mixtures. So Godtlevert will make their own spice mixtures and seal them in little packets. So it's very convenient, and they tell you when to add it on in the recipes. Okay, so that's it for this box, which was the week 25 box. So now I want to show you some of the information that was included in the other box that I had. So we did actually order 2 boxes. This was the week 25 box, and then we ordered a box earlier on in the year. And so I thought I'd just go over that box a little bit as well, so you get an overview of another week's recipes. Okay, so in terms of the leaflet that was included in that box, here they show you a list of different boxes. So the other types of boxes that you get. We always seem to take the premium box, and that's because we use the meals for supper, and so we prefer the premium boxes for the supper meals. But then you can also get other boxes. So I think the best place to look at would be the website to see what types of boxes are available. There may be new boxes available now, or different types of alternatives to the boxes. Okay, so now let's look at the different types, the 3 menus that were included in the first box that we had. I must say that the first box that we had was much better than the second box. And in terms of the first box, we really loved all the recipes. In fact, 2 of the recipes were, I think, the best meals that we had from Godtlevert, and then one was just a normal basic good recipe. So let's get on to that. Okay, so here's one of the recipes. Unfortunately, I don't have pictures for these ones. I think we just really liked them, so we ate them without taking pictures. But anyway, so this is the first recipe. It's a bolognese pasta with fresh oregano and your gran baraghi. So this is the average meal from the lot, And why I'm saying it's average is because, again, it's like the pasta meal from the other box that we showed you. It's not something hard or something that you wouldn't be able to make on your own. But it had a really nice salad that accompanied it. And of course, if you look at the pasta, the type of pasta that they chose to use with this one, it's made it really look great. And it was a thicker type of pasta. So just the way it's presented and the way the flavors come together is really good, but not something hard, but a very flavorsome, complete meal. The second meal that we had, and this was really good. So I said there was 2 meals that we really enjoyed from both boxes, and they were both in this one, and this is one of them. It's homemade fish cakes with smoked salmon and mustard marinated potatoes. This was a very, very, very good meal. So the fish cakes, it's homemade fish cakes. And why is it homemade? Because they actually provided the pieces of fish, and they provided all the instructions on how to actually form the fish cakes. So we actually made the fish cakes. And the portion sizes were really big. So it was, I'm sure this portion could have actually, so it was for 2 people, but it could have served 4 people easily. Really nice. And then of course the mustard marinated potatoes was something that I would not have thought of myself. Really nice. The mustard marinade that was provided was a Godtlevert mixture. Very good, very nice, very filling, very different and unique meal. And then the second meal that I said that was really good was also in the first box, and this was a pork schnitzel with a pea puree and a onion butter. So what was really good about this meal as well is that, like I mentioned when we spoke about the other box, I'm not a huge fan of onions and of peas, but the way that it was presented in this dish was so nice. I ate all of the onion butter, and of course the pea puree was amazing. And then with the pork schnitzel, I don't think we've ever made a schnitzel ourselves. And that's what the Godtlevert people do, is that they provide you with the piece of meat, and then they give you all the instructions on how to make it into a schnitzel. So it was really good. It's kind of a learning experience as well. So very good meal with the pork schnitzel. So just an overview of the first box. We loved the pork schnitzel. Fish cakes were amazing. And then your pasta was just a good filling meal. The first box was amazing. Okay, so we're going to do just a quick recap. And our thoughts on it is that we actually really do like the Godtlevert boxes. I think you just have to be a little bit more selective of which menu you choose, so which week you take. So some weeks are better than others, but that obviously depends on your taste. But it is a really good purchase. So in terms of prices, your different boxes cost different or are priced differently. You choose which one you like, but we love the premium boxes. And yeah, we believe that it's definitely worth the price. So I think everyone should try it. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching.